Welcome back, my friends. Welcome back to sexy turn-based Chronicles, where I'm doing, of course, the Panzer Corps, Allied Corps thingy. And last time I was amazing, and this time we're supposed to survive a little bit more. Well, actually, we do have to fall back a few more times, and by the last part here, we're gonna probably lose a few core units, sadly. But we shall see, we shall try. At the moment, as we can see, that we have replenished one of our cruisers. He might get attacked in next turn by these beautiful assholes, and if he does, he's, of course, as you can see, his strength is actually on -5 right at the moment. So if they do injure him, he will probably lose the whole 10 even. Who knows? I don't know. I'm yet to read the manual, so fuck it. I'm just gonna go with that. Anyway, all in all, in strength terms, this asshole is still very much weak. Now, Davis, I believe that's Davis. Is that Davis? I do have a beautiful, ever so beautiful hero in one of these. Yeah, this is Davis. This is the boss. He has more movement. I don't know why there are like a gajillion of more heroes. Maybe like you can get an additional 2 heroes on the same unit, but again, the same unit is just like we have 10 tanks in general here, so I guess we're having 3 guys there as commanders, quite understandable, right? So this is what's happening here. Evil stuff is happening. The Italianos are pushing us. Book is lost. Will soon will be lost. It will be taken by one of the enemies. We're trying to see if we can nuke some bitches, and specifically artillery guns, that is. Artillery guns. Of course, we're gonna fall back to Book with the ever so beautiful Liverpool, HMS Liverpool, and then we're gonna bomb one of these, specifically this one, because these are the closest one. I don't want him to do the massive damage upon ever so beautiful cruiser MK1. We do have an upgrade MK4. We're not gonna utilize the MK4 version because the MK4 version isn't good. At least it doesn't feel like it's good. You really don't get only a little bit one more shield defense against the dark arts, and that's it. So let's open fire. -2, always a good GG, like a GG, pure GG. Excellent stuff by me. So what I'm actually gonna do here is fall back here with the 25 pounder. Now that's at like 87mm artillery gun. We're gonna bomb the level fuck out of these bastards as soon as they get close, of course. And this this position is gonna be perfect while my infantry platoon here is holding off whatever they can. This one is holding off this. Again, also a little bit weak, but thankfully at the moment no enemy units that are coming close to them, so we can replenish them in the next turn. And the problem is gonna be, what do I do? I'm hoping the enemy will not outmaneuver us, because we need a unit here, as I said in previous video, to position right here between, because we cannot allow the enemy to go here and annihilate this beautiful thing. That is a 25 pound. We cannot allow that. So this thing will definitely go here. That is the Rolls Royce. Although most of my units, as you can see, are pretty freaking nicely buffed in terms of experience. Very nicely buffed. Specifically this infantry platoon, if you will. I'm calling platoon, fuck. Sounds cooler. Anyway, the point is that that's gonna be it. I think that's it. Can I actually move it? Well, I can actually. He can move. The enemy aircraft did fall back like here. Oh, whoa. Let's see. This is the thing. You can't forget, like, fuel. Fuel, guys. It's all about the fuel. Let's fall back, refuel, rearm, because that's gonna be the gist of it. I tend to always forget that. Fuel and ammunition for specifically for my air units. You're gonna learn that this is a core hurricane. We cannot allow ourselves to lose this one in this specific battle. We do not have AA guns. We do have an ability to buy if we do lose any of the core units. Thankfully, we do have enough prestige at the moment. As long as we hold every single goddamn thing here, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be completely fine. It's gonna be getting a little bit prestige if we hold for enough turns, and that's it. Okay, I'm thinking, maybe, I could be wrong, I usually am. So let's begin. That's it. Did everybody move? Everybody did move. Everybody did their own thing. Again, as you can see, yeah, it's okay. Demon, it's okay. Just press the goddamn end turn button. It's scary, okay? Don't blame me. Thankfully, I will be able to manage that asshole with my beautiful Hurricane. Okay, he's gonna just mop up that son of a bitch. Hold objective for 2 turns, as you can see. He is finally fully refueled. I like that it's only 1 turn to do that. Very good indeed. And I'm gonna drop right here. Oh man, right here. Even when you play hundreds of games, everything goes to shit. Okay, -6. I'm hopeful that he will fall back. Maybe not, only on 2, that's okay. He did 2 damage on this beautiful cruiser on Davis. Davis is gonna hold it. He's gonna hold it. Davis is cool. Davis is cool. Now what should I do? I mean, why I left like specifically why I left my cruiser tanks here, because again, it's an open road. The enemy is gonna just shard this, and if we had this one, we won't be having like a huge chunk of things holding this thing together, right? Maybe it will be like that. I mean, this thing is easy to kill for the infantry and tanks, of course, than the cruiser. Okay, so let's see. Again, no ability to do anything at the moment. We could fall back a little bit here and then fall back a little bit here and there, and then do a little bit of a damage, so to speak. So what I'm doing here is falling back like here. Allow the enemy to take this hex, so we can do a triple damage. If I move this at Rolls-Royce, it will be just a GG for him. So what I'm doing here is, let's see how much ammunition. He has enough ammunition. He has enough strength. That's 8 Rolls-Royces right here. Excellent. My infantry, very important. I will need to resupply them immediately if I want to keep these guys alive, and that's exactly the amount we need. We need a full 10. Let's see, in terms of ammunition, they are fine, thankfully. So immediate, excellent. I need 10. Like, you need a full fucking flash force if you're gonna survive any of these encounters. Oh, it's scary. It's freaking scary. So I'm gonna continue bombardment upon certain enemy units, specifically the ones that are closest to my units. We're gonna utilize our beautiful Liverpool to open fire, lower that, suppress the enemy, that is, lower the defense of the enemy. Sexy like a beast. And the only thing we'll be able to open fire is the Davis and his entire squadron of awesome cruisers. That's not a squadron, right? You can't call ground units a squadron, right? I don't know. Moving on. No, we can't do anything with this one, of course. I always forget is that when you move him, you can't shoot then, or you when it comes to these or what. I forget, you know, I always forget that. But nonetheless, open fire yet again, suppress them as much as possible, and now we can do a nice damage against these. Wow, really? That's the biggest damage. That's the biggest damage you could have succeeded in. That's sad. We're gonna leave Liverpool at the moment where he is. I don't think enemy will be able to enter Book because our cruiser is inside. Now again, the enemy will attack with them evil other things. So that is the enemy torpedo boats or one of the submarines. That's gonna be evil. Okay, that's it. Now we wait. This is gonna be scary. I did everything I could, right? I did everything I could. Everybody fired who can fire. 2 on this enemy flying ship of awesome. Excellent. The enemy will be going towards these locations. We already have, yes, immediately, as you can see, he immediately in this entrenched position, you immediately get 4 entrenchment instead of just going 1, 2, and 3 and stuff like that, or maybe, I don't know. Like, as you can see, this tank didn't get any entrenchment on the open road. Maybe on roads you cannot, but it doesn't say. It just says it's clear hex. That is 4. Yeah, really? 1? Strange. So definitely it would be that infantry gets a better immediate entrenchment than the tanks would, and that also goes for the scouts. They immediately 4, but again, only 1 at the moment on the cruiser on Davis. So interesting. I'm learning about interesting, very interesting. Nonetheless, let's end the turn. I like that we can do anything. The only thing that's gonna be worrisome is the enemy contact by their tactical bombers, which there he goes. That's 2 damage. Rugged defense by my infantry, thankfully. 1 damage upon them. Oh, okay. Fine by me, that's good. If I would prefer just to see enemy infantry. Would not like to see enemy artillery. And as you can see, they did move immediately the HMS Jupiter, which is actually Liverpool, out of the book, and book is not in our hands. But thankfully the book is 1 hex away. So reality-wise, the enemy has to, like, they're already occupying the exact hex. Like, they can't really do anything. Again, this is be a nice defense against this defense, and it will be like, you know, opening fire between each other. There's gonna be total disaster for both of us. But at this point, again, open hex, so anybody in between is gonna get fucked. Okay, so the enemy did not move this asshole. It's as you can see, -2. I'm gonna go for the tactical bomber, because that's a tactical bomber. Funny enough, this asshole, this little bastard, does more damage, even though he was not supposed to do more damage than the tank bomber. So what I'm gonna do is move my hurricane and attack this son of a bitch. And I'm already pressing the wrong button. Playing too many different games, fucks in the ass. Opening fire. He's getting support from that asshole, but doesn't do anything. -4, -1x. I mean, these are tactical bombers. They're not supposed to be fighting against the superior Hurricane MK1, which is of course a fighter and does a massive 15 against the enemy, against the air. I mean, of course. And of course, good for support. Even does do good damage against the artillery, AT guns and stuff like that. Okay, so I'm gonna allow my infantry to open fire. Maybe. No, you know what? Let's do it like this. Yes, like this. I'm gonna be amazing. I'm gonna be sexy like a beast. I'm gonna be sexy like a beast. I'm gonna suppress. Oh, these guys are not scary. They aren't 6. I mean, these are L-35s. They're complete shit. Like, honestly, complete shit. But they can do quite a bit damage on a cruiser still. But what I'm thinking is kill this one, then attack this one. He will fall back maybe in this hex. Gets again damaged by something else, maybe. No, again this hex needs to be totally destroyed. He wouldn't be able to attack it. Yeah, that's nothing. That's okay then. Let's see which one. Again, it's -1, doesn't really matter. I'm gonna do it an infantry. Infantry more important to me because infantry can do rugged defenses. Maybe not. Maybe, you know, they can still do a little bit of damage. I'm gonna allow my infantry, my best infantry platoon, to attack that shit and do a massive damage. Thank you. Get that XP. Very important for the XP, guys. Very important for the XP. Again, allowing the like Rolls-Royce is just there to be if need be. Like if need be. You know, like allow the enemy a little bit of entrance and do an attack with the 3 units. You can't do that. I mean, that's completely like pure sex. Would like a complete annihilation for that one. Did not happen, sadly. Did not happen. Yeah, okay, we can move and then shoot. Okay, I always forget that. God damn it. Too many games. Lower defense as much as possible on these bats. Suppress them. That is. Ooh, a nice. Excellent. -1 only. Really? Surrenders. As you can see, he was maybe because of that they surrender. Because they're in between so many units, right? We had a cruiser and we had, of course, infantry. Like that was suppression by a dozen. That's a complete suppression in red, and they cannot fall back into the next hex because the next hex is occupied by their own force, so they surrender. So that's how the surrender actually works. So you surrender the enemy, but they cannot fall back. They surrender unless they are maybe in the rugged defense part, like in these where I have my own infantry. That maybe just, you know, they can't surrender and they fall. Then they fight to the death, and that's kind of a different thing. I'm gonna concentrate on allowing my tanks to do the most damage here. Let's do this. Complete destruction. Thank you, Rolls boys. Now again, if I'm hoping some good upgrade for the Rolls Royce though. I'm hoping for some good upgrade for them. And they might be scouts and all that, but I want a good upgrade for these guys. I'm watching to not misclick as per usual. Everybody did their stuff with a little bit of damage. 2 damage because of the enemy air. That's bad. I'm trying to suppress the fuckers, but the thing is, you know, like at the moment I believe the Hurricane will immediately attack. He has a support unit for any ground units here. He will immediately attack this tactical bomber. So that's gonna, not this tactical fire, tactical bomb, whatever. So yeah, I think he will again retaliate. So that's what I want to say. Now, okay, I'm not afraid of these assholes, but the Liverpool does have ability to fire a little bit. It's question on who to fire. These guys, we're not gonna do anything against these. I'm gonna do a little bit of damage on the infantry, thank you very much. 6 like a boss. Gonna stay here for now. Hopefully no submarines as of yet. I would like to keep Liverpool up on the end, but that I don't think I will, like, if they attack immediately with their cruisers and stuff like that, Liverpool is dead. So there you go. Okay, next turn guys, next turn. And there they come. As I said, I knew this. The moment I said that, that's gonna be a G motherfucking G. Wow, missing, all of them missing. Good, I like that. As you can see, they have an air superiority and all of them can actually do quite a bit of damage. Okay, it's time to defend other stuff. Oh god. Well, first attack and fall back. Attack and fall. We cannot completely fall back here. That's not a problem. We can do it immediate turn like here now. Now no wait, no need to wait really. Maybe. So open fire. Suppress. Thank you very much. Now this is gonna be a little bit tricky. We have so many flags and they're not really nicely like positioned. So again, infantry will go here, infantry will go here, my tanks will support like here, and yeah, I think that will be enough. Because last time, as I said, I had the AA gun buffers and it really was useless as fuck. And the thing is, this time around they really have more air than before, so that's gonna be a tricky part also to deal with, because I only have one hurricane and he's not gonna do all damage. I can only hope that they're uglier, crappier flying units don't do more damage compared to the fucking tactical bomber, which isn't doing anything. Since the beginning he did nothing, almost like nothing compared to the shittier versions. Okay, so what I'm gonna position is immediately fall back, because he's gonna do the same thing he's doing here, but help the bottom flank, the bottom part of our forces. So completely falling back here. Thank you. Again, he cannot take flags. Okay, we have 4 turns to take them flags, but you have to consider that we also have a maximum 20 turns to finish this entirety. And everybody needs to survive, and we need to hold each line. So this is the, like, almost the last line of the first line of the last line of defense. So that's gonna be the tricky part. But I want to do it correctly. I don't want to fuck up here. And of course, again, the Rolls-Royce being the fastest and the most maneuverable, he will be the ones that will be taking most of this stuff. But of course, everybody will be falling back anyway. Okay. Attack. You can't do shit, son. You can't do shit. Fall back. As soon as I find out how far we can go with the infantry, that's the thing. I think we can go really far back. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, the only thing we can do here is to destroy these guys completely. So as you can see, we cannot move correctly because they are in the next hex. So we cannot allow our we cannot move our infantry correctly with the vehicle. So we have to move to this one, attack right next turn, and then move again. And because we're in really fantastic position, and it's actually, it is 4 of the maximum entrenchment, it's gonna be a little bit tough. So what I'm gonna do, concentrate all my firepower on my battle stations and these assholes. Oh boy, that's not what I hoped is gonna happen. Well, that's not what I hoped is gonna happen, but fine, it's gonna be a little bit tricky to do. Let's go again, attack you, maybe even kill him. Yes, killing the tactical bomber, fine by me. This one has no munitions, so the only one at the moment I can see is the critical one. This asshole has 4 out of 5, good amount of fuel. But as we're like moving, like they're gonna, like, this is the only airfield between this and Book and of course their own stuff. They have 2 airfields, so that's gonna be kind of, but still the trip is gonna be long even for them. So they have to think, if they're gonna lose the fuel, they're gonna get fucked. This is a bad situation though. Okay, this is gonna be the last infantry squad that's gonna move away. Okay, let's see. Open fire on who? Well, first let's utilize these guys. Yeah, these guys. I want to lower the defense, annihilate if possible. Okay, did absolutely nothing. Fall completely back if you can. If we are able to like save this when we get more prestige by saving the HMS Liverpool. But in the end, we shall. I don't know. We shall see. First, move you away, like right here. Excellent. Oh, this is gonna be scary. This falling back part is scary. Thankfully, well, not really thankfully, these guys are kind of fucked. So this line has to hold for a while, or we can move this one. Yeah, we can. We shall do that. We have to. We have to. I don't want to lose these guys. They're gonna be cut off and holding too much. Like I still have to wait for the next turn, but fuck it. I mean, these guys might get inside here. It's gonna attack them. We'll see how that's gonna go. Hopefully, we're gonna hold off long enough without too much damage on the infantry platoon here. So how are we gonna deal with this? I want to do as much possible damage. 2 by the Rolls-Royce, 3 by this guy. Infantry here, 3, but still that freaking HMS did nothing on these guys. Not even a little bit suppression. Not even a little bit. But we shall try it nonetheless. 2 and 5 surrenders. Amazing. I like that. I like that very much, actually. I love that. Okay, now they only have one airplane that might possibly do any damage. You know, if they're gonna chase us and they target trucks, they can get fucked immediately, probably. So that's gonna be the problematic part. You know, again, it kind of annoys me that I cannot immediately jump onto this hex where the goddamn fortifications are. But yeah, doesn't really matter. Even if I move, like, it doesn't really matter. Even if I move here, the next turn we'll have to wait. Anywho, so it's question: is it better to be out of the truck, in the truck? It's definitely better to be out of the truck. So I'm going here with my infantry. Open fire 4. Oh, that might have been a bad mojo. I should have attacked with Rolls-Royce first. See? Bad stuff happens only to Demon. Okay, I'm gonna leave these guys for now where they are. Maybe. Maybe. I mean, the gist is here to hold until this infantry falls back completely. Right? Because this is the man. I don't want to lose these guys. Just don't want to. They are very crucial to my defense. The infantry is the most crucial. Like they're the really. I mean, they get a 4 fucking entrenchment immediately in the next turn compared to 1 for the fucking like. It's only 1 for the tanks entrenchment in the fortifications. It's full fucking 4 for the infantry. That's a big difference. Like that's a fucking big difference. So what I'm thinking is how awesome I am, first and foremost, of course. Oh man, I just don't know what to do with these guys. Like I mean, if I'm allowed to move, no, these guys have to hold for a while. Yeah, I'm gonna hold for a while. Or do it like this. Allow these guys so they do not go onto the entrenchment and attack us from that position. Right? Yeah, I can't do anything there to support. You see, I could have actually utilized the Rolls-Royce to attack these guys and then move this guy. God, that's it. You have to think. You have to fucking think. You have to fucking think about these things. 3 out of 10. Oh crap. This one has low ammunition. That's bad. 8, 10, 3. So Davis is kinda low on ammunition. That's gonna be the problem. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna move him here. Allow the enemy to maybe encircle us, so to speak. Yeah, like this. And then we like completely have, like, we're protecting this flank completely though. So it's a question if they're gonna attack immediately these guys. That's okay. We are not in a truck, so again, very important. But we're gonna see. Nonetheless, that's it for me. Yeah, that's it for me. I could move and attack and fall back, right? I do not remember. I mean, I can fuck up this. I can attack and attack this one. A little bit lower the defense. And then fall back behind. I believe that's that's a possibility for scouts. I can risk it. I mean, why risk it? That's the question. I mean, he's in 5 entrenchment, right? So fuck it. Yeah. Okay, this is my new strategy. Because they are in a 5 entrenchment, I'm leaving, like, because now I know, right? They have 5 entrenchment. They actually have the best entrenchment compared to even infantry. Let's see. So infantry, like, gonna be infantry. Entrenchment will be, this entrenchment will be under one of these scouts, that is the Rolls Royce, and these parts are gonna be under the control of the, how do you call them people, them peeps, the cruisers, Davis and someone else. Yeah, that's gonna be the gist of it. Okay, let's end this one. Yeah, that's not nice. Thankfully no complete damage. 2, not good. 3, oh my god, Davis is getting annihilated now. 1. Davis, oh my god, Davis, you are getting fucked. And they immediately fell back. Like little bitches they are. Like little bitches they are. Okay, first my infantry. Capture that. You. Let's see how this is gonna go. That's the question. We can immediately go here onto this one. We can allow this one for now. Yeah, let's do that. Take that one. Thank you very much. The question is, because this line is this one is more exposed, right, to the enemy. It's right in front of their noses. They can be more surrounded than these two defense parts. Davis, you have to GTFO. Like, you are in a critical. If we lose you, we are fucked. And thankfully, they're done with the bomber. Well, actually, there is one. I can't see the fucker. I'm gonna attack you. That's not the one. Where is that air mode? That's the thing. You know, you can. I always also fuck up that part, especially in Panzer Generals too. But I accidentally choose the wrong thing because it's beneath them. Ah, fuck. Ridiculous. Anyway, oh god, this is gonna be scary. Okay, Hurricane. Okay, he's not falling back, that's for sure, but we did a little bit of a damage. If he dares, he will attack probably with something special. I'm gonna attack these guys. Thank you, falling back for them. Excellent. Ooh, 4 damage on these sons of bitches. 2-1. Well, you know what? I'm amazing. And because I'm amazing, I'll attack you. 1 damage. Wow, that wasn't worth it. That wasn't worth it whatsoever. You see, this problem is kinda tricky. Who to position to do the most fucking damage? I'm gonna position my tank. Like, this is gonna be the defense. I mean, they're gonna be exposed. Like, they can attack from this and this and this position, specifically on this one goddamn fortification. Thankfully, we moved these guys up front, so first So that's gonna be fine. Yeah, fall back, no point in defending at the moment. Here, that's it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's see. Okay. So we said this one is gonna go here. Well, one of these is gonna go there. So that is the Rolls Royce, is gonna attach to this position and hold that location. The infantry will hold that. We're gonna have this beautiful tank here. The cruisers here are gonna stay. This cruisers are gonna stay here. The infantry is gonna go here. That leaves us with one of these Rolls Royces doing absolutely nothing for the entirety of the goddamn game. That could be a problem. I mean, I'm gonna position maybe this one here. Yeah, I think the best would be for me to find the perfect place from which I can support my infantry, because this is gonna be the most exposed. I believe this is gonna be the most exposed. I'm gonna actually move 25 pounder here so we can support all these guys. I have a feeling they're gonna get the brunt of the entirety of the attack, of the enemy attack, that is. Now Liverpool is doing a great job, I guess, if you will. They did get immediate attack by the goddamn San Giorgio, but he's, I mean, he did a massive fucking damage outright. They're both light cruisers, so this guy did a massive fucking damage upon us. An immediate attack. Like it was a fucking ambush or something. It's a trap! But it wasn't. So, the question is, I mean, they have a long range, so I'm gonna move the Liverpool here, so I'll still be able to open fire upon this son of a bitch. You bastard, you will go here somewhere. I still don't know what to do with him. I don't know where to position one of these. If I have like here, you see this is gonna be like a complete blockage. Infantry here, tank here, Rolls Royce here. So this is like one that is not gonna be doing anything, except maybe hit and run tactics. You know, like exchange places, attack, fall back. That is actually not possible because every other unit has only one movement. But the scout can move back, forwards and backwards as much as they want, right? So maybe oh god, I don't know where to position one of the goddamn units. That's the problem. Okay, it's gonna stay in cover. Like if the one damage gets too damaged, exchange places. That's gonna be it. I mean, I could position him around here, right, and try to hold off, but again, he will be exposed too much, and everybody's gonna gang up on him. And that's gonna be a problem. But he could be able to possibly run away, right? He's a scouting unit. Okay, for now I'm gonna fall back here. Or here. Yeah, here. For in case if the enemy attacks, well, if they go for Davis, Davis is fucked. Davis is fucked. Where to go, what to do. Okay, he's gonna take the first brunt of the force of the enemy. If they start attacking, let him take the entire attack. Our friend here, low fuel, has to replenish immediately in the next turn. And that's it. Everybody has retreated. We can't do anything anymore. Yep, that's about it. Oh god, let the pain begin. Okay, falling back. Oh boy. Caro armato. Is it caro armato? Oh my god. For outstanding service, James Wood from 11th Hussars A Squadron was distinguished as a hero of the war. Again, +1 movement. Well, at least scouting unit got something. I never got a hero in this game, so there you go. When I played first, we didn't have any heroes. This time I had 2 heroes in one level, in one mission. That's scary and cool at the same time. Okay, first fall back, and so there it is, M1139. think it's actually called Caro Armato, but I could be completely wrong. Okay, so there he is. There we are. Now, let's take immediately all the flags. Yeah, let's take immediately all the flags. Oh boy, hello. Hi. What's up? How are you doing? Great, I'm fine. Hello. Okay, well, they're doing some kind of a fucking damage upon him. We have the artillery there, 25 pound 2 actually, but one can't reach. Unbelievably nice. I could immediately go for replenishing or ammunition. His question is, what is the more important thing? The thing is about this, you know what, I'm leaving it. 8 is enough for now. 8 is enough. Elite replacement immediately. I just, no way I'm gonna allow myself to risk that kind of a punishment for Davis. Like, if they, I mean, he's now in red. He gets attacked, he's gonna get damaged heavily still. You see, -8. Oh, but let's hope that he doesn't get fucking owned. You know, let's hope he doesn't get fucking owned. Okay, wish you very best, guys. Next time, the last defense, the first, well, not yet, it's gonna be last defense. But we're gonna have to hold this for 2 turns, I believe, and then we hold this for 2 turns, and then we GTFO. And I'm hoping we'll do fine without losing any core units. So this is hard, this is chess, but chess in the sexiest way. I wish you the very best as always, hope you enjoyed it.